I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call.
Christine.
Here.
Kramer. Here. Reichner.
Here.
Henry.
Here.
Heister.
Here. Is there any audience comment on any agenda items? Not much on the agenda tonight. Okay, first unfinished business, promotion to captain, police department. I just want to give you a quick review of what happened here. When we established, when the chief established a new captain's position, it was a managerial position. It was just put in just like we've done with detectives in the past and other positions in the police department. After following through with the civil service people, or our board of directors for civil service, and finding some things that have been changed in the last couple of years, it was determined that we needed to go out and make that a testing. So although Officer Bennick was officially the first person to get that, we went through a testing system. Every officer in the police department had the opportunity to test for this. There was rules and regulations and standards to be eligible to test, so some of them didn't meet those qualifications, but everyone was notified and had the opportunity. So what we got out of it, we ended up with 2 people testing for it, and the high score for the test that was given was Steve Bennick, and I want to make that as a motion, and I'd like to get the record. Need a second.
Second. On that my question.
Reichner.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Heister.
Yes.
Kramer.
Yes.
Christine.
Yes. Grant of public utility easement, Dale.
Yes, last week we had a meeting with PP&L with this Northumberland project. PennDOT's making PP&L move a lot of their poles through Nori, which will affect the hang time or the tightness of like Sunbury and all that other stuff. So up there at Shicklamy out in Memorial Drive where the pump station is, that's that land there, that little spot we have, it's like almost 2 acres. They gave us $1 a foot for the easement right to move their pole, which came to $13,590. So we'll just need, I'll make a motion that we have to have a resolution. It should be in our plan.
I'll second that.
And the guy did make it very clear to us that we did get more than what the other people, homeowners in Nori got.
Question, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
The $13,000, have we decided where that money's gonna be going?
In a general fund number, a separate line item.
Gonna be designated for what in the line item?
Some emergency.
Pardon?
Some emergency.
Some emergency. I thought you said summer emergency. Oh, summer's emergency.
Can I make a suggestion, folks?
You make one.
I'd like to make a suggestion. Since that money came in as a plusman for PP&L for lighting and stuff like that, we are looking forward to doing some other projects for lighting and stuff like that. Am I correct or wrong? So, if we are, if we're not, I mean, I'm not real sure. I know there's no talk about it. So why don't we put that money in the private grants? So if we decide to look at some kind of future endowment into lighting, so we have that money to stand by, so we don't take it out of the general fund, so it doesn't come to the cost of the taxpayer. So if we come across a bill that's unbecoming, we have that money there so we can spend it to that. Just a suggestion.
Just to add to that, as we know, we have done all the intersections of the Cobra heads, all the Cobra heads through the city of Sunbury that belong to the city of Sunbury.
There's always unexpected costs that come up through the year that we don't plan for, and it's always nice to have a little fallback money.
Yeah. No, I didn't get a chance to finish. We'll be starting in the front and market, changing those heads out to LEDs. That's be phase 1 from front to second. That's where that money could be utilized. K&N's doing some numbers on it right now. I spoke to him last week.
Well, I agree with PP&L money because you use it on PP&L improvements. So let's get some prices.
And what's going to happen in the long term is going to save money because we're going to, once PP&L gets in, does the city over, we'll be saving, I think, roughly what, $10,000 a year on PP&L costs. So, and that's just strictly the 500 and what?
It's the usage.
No, but it's 500.
594.
94, okay.
Yeah, if we do that, because like, I had a meeting with PennDOT, and there's a grant out there now, with the Green Light Go, Cheryl's it called? And We're having Fifth and Market Street surveyed, Fourth and Reagan surveyed for the times to make sure everything's coexistent, up to snuff. And it's a 20% match. It's roughly $3,000 to $3,500 a light. So maybe that's somewhere where our 20% could come from.
That's, I mean, something like that, that's a great little pot to start with. You know?
Yeah.
What was the intersections, Dale?
Front and Reagan,
No, Fourth and Reagan,
Fourth and Reagan.
yeah, Fourth and Reagan and Fifth and Market. Those are the only two I said about, right, Cheryl? Yeah.
But Fifth and Market, that was done under 5 years ago.
Route 61 project.
Yeah, but
61
what happened is
project.
that underground sensor and that timer is set. It doesn't run the same time cycle all 24s. It goes by different hours in a day, and we're still having issues with it, whether it's timing on or timing off, right? So they're gonna do a time study, and they'll tell us what it has to do, anything has to be done to it.
Laura said in that meeting that the timing should be checked on all the lights every 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
Laura looking.
Okay?
Have a second. Henry,
Yes.
Ister,
Yes.
Kramer,
Yes.
Persing,
Yes.
Reichtner.
Yes.
Beth, approval to pay invoices?
We have $138,596.52 in general fund expenses, $3,305.02 on liquid fuel. I'd like to make a motion that we pay these invoices.
I'll second it.
Ister,
Yes.
Kramer,
Yes.
Persing,
Yes.
Reichtner,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Under discussion, all that is there was I don't see the gentleman, there was a gentleman here at the last meeting, gave us some copies of some ordinances they have for daytime noise ordinances versus nighttime like we have, Lancaster, York, I think Berwick. I'm just reminding everybody, I think Terry sent them to you by email, or maybe she gave you a hard copy. If you haven't got them, let us know, because that'll be something if anybody's interested in talking to them in the future. But I just wanted to, say that she should have got them out to everybody. I don't know if everybody saw them, or we'll double check, see how she got them out. Any audience comment? Yes, sir. I'm sorry, there's a gentleman back there, you can be next.
I'd just like to remind everybody of the prom walk that will be held in the park on May 6th, Saturday, May 6th, starting at 6 p.m. Part
Did
of
you
Market
say
Street.
6, like,
Yeah, the Market Street for the park area will be closed roughly around 4:30. I think that's what we have the approval for from PennDOT.
The same direction, everything that we've done?
Yeah, it's always going to, everything's going to be the same as it's been in the past.
All permits have been approved.
Yes, they have. Or yeah, I guess you'd know.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lee.
Yeah.
Any other audience comment? Yes, sir.
I have a question. Why don't we have an ordinance on the books for parking of vehicles when some people have 6 vehicles? Park them on the street, they sit for 6, 8 weeks at a time, don't get moved?
As long as they're licensed and registered, that's public parking. You can't, how could you stop somebody from parking on a public street?
Well, I understand that, but if you're only one person driving, why the hell do you need 6 vehicles?
Well, I don't know, but you can't make a law that says you can't
They
own
don't
it.
even live in that block, they just park them where they said.
Yeah, but the other cars are sitting in fuel in 5 days.
No,
I understand what you're saying, because somewhere
I'm just
wasn't built for
curious
everybody to have
because
5 cars, but
You
that
just
happens.
don't have enough parking in the city anywhere.
That's
And
right.
then these people park their vehicles and just let them sit like, well, the one car doesn't even run.
Well, that's why we check inspections and things like that, but if
It
they're
runs
inspected and
jumpstart, otherwise,
registered.
I mean, it's been sitting now since before the snowstorm. It's still sitting there.
Does it have street sweeping tickets on it?
Oh, they don't sweep that street.
What street's that?
That's Joseph Street.
Short Joseph.
Short Joseph between Edison and Second Street Extension. I'm just curious.
Well, that's why, because you can't keep somebody, I can't tell you can't park your car and let Bob park his car, and, tell Julie you can't pick who. It's a public street, as long as you're registered, that's where you pay.
Well, that's
your
why
taxes.
I'm wondering why we don't have an ordinance that has to be moved after at least 72 hours and move it somewhere. Because it's tight parking. It just is tight parking.
It is.
And it just doesn't seem fair to other people when the guy doesn't drive the vehicle, sits there for weeks. The last time, before it got picked up, it sat there for 3.5 months.
But there's nothing illegal about it. That's what I'm saying.
Not at the moment, they towed it away. The one that was there, and they put another one there.
Okay.
That's my complaint for the night.
Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
I found out something I figured I'd tell everybody. Everybody's been complaining about all these sidewalks in Sunbury. Do you know that if you clean your sidewalks off on Monday and you wake up Tuesday and you go in the street, it's all cleaned? They do street sweeping on Monday night on Market Street. So we've been going around and cleaning all the sidewalks up by our area. Todd and his fancy dancy little blower thing is out there cleaning everything. And we come in Tuesday morning and your streets are just clean. So we've been going to a lot of the businesses and telling them that, because maybe they don't realize that they're street sweeping on Monday night.
Right.
So it's
Perfect
starting to
timing.
look a little bit cleaner up our way, but we didn't realize that they did that. So this year, I don't know why, we just didn't realize it, but Todd's out there all the time. You'll see him on Mondays, every Monday. He's out there with his leaf blower cleaning it off. And I also want to remind everybody about the shopping, the late night shoppers that they're trying to do the first Friday of every month. It's May 5th. SRI is trying to do that with the Downtown Partnership marketing group, and it's going to be from 3 to 7. You're going to have all that stuff in the park, and different people are going to be out in the streets, and hopefully a lot of the stores are going to be opened and stuff. So, but I just wanted to remind everybody to come down and visit and see how it goes, and hopefully it'll start out, you know, it'll work its way up, and we'll have a lot of people doing it as the time goes on. So.
Lori, aren't the students' artworks being displayed?
Yes, they're doing a lot of different
For
things.
this first one?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They emailed all the, our teachers today, so just waiting for response back on that.
Yeah.
Good.
So it'll be on May 5th. So, yeah.
Any other comment from the audience? There's a citywide cleanup the first full week of May from 7:30 a.m. to 3 o'clock, Tuesday and Thursday until 7. The mulch giveaway is May 6th. That's, well, I guess, the first come, first served thing.
Yeah, we're not doing it split weeks this year, whoever comes gets it.
When it's going, it's going. That opens at 7:30 a.m. And as Slade said, the prom walk is on the 6th also, that's at 6 o'clock p.m. That's it. I want to thank everybody for coming. Meeting's adjourned. I don't know, Bob, you know, let Bob get his list out. Yeah.